We're going to be talking about prevention. We're going to be talking about due process.
Oregon's delegation sounding the alarm after spending more than an hour inside South Portland's ICE facility.
And what we wanted to do was get a sense of how some of their policies were structured.
Senators Ron Wyden and Jeff Merkley, along with Congresswomen Maxine Dexter and Suzanne Bonamici, spent about 90 minutes inside the ICE facility on Thursday.
They knew we were coming, they gave us a tour, and they sat down in a conference room to answer our questions. Our point is this: the president says he wants to remove violent, undocumented individuals. We're all down on that.
Senator Merkley says the opposite is happening and that those being arrested or detained are nonviolent. Senator Wyden says his big concern was detainees not getting due process.
And I was particularly troubled yesterday by the fact that lawyers weren't getting fair access to represent their clients, and I'm going to be working to change that.
The tour at the ICE facility happened the same day that President Trump once again criticized Portland.
When you go out to Portland and you see what's happening in Portland, this is like nobody's ever seen anything like it every night, and this has gone on for years. They just burned the place down, and you know, the shop owners, most of them have left, but the few shops that are open, they just use plywood and just like 3/4-inch plywood. They don't put storefronts in because they know it's going to be burned down.
Several of those speaking today pushing back.
This is Trump making up stuff.
He is trying to project an image to justify forces that he can roll in to create chaos and then justify further authoritarian actions.
But with calls to completely shut down the ICE facility, those here say it should stay open.
If that facility is not there, it means that when ICE arrests people, they immediately go to Tacoma. Having a station here where they are detained for some hours maybe gives us a little more chance to weigh in and create pressure about unjust abuse of due process.
Now, the president has floated the idea of sending the National Guard to Portland several times over the past month. The federal government is also in the middle of a $4.6 million project upgrading security at the building. David?
All right, Devin, appreciate it.